Merlin. I'm the founder of the Merlin Works Institute for Improvisation. And I'm guessing many of you are here to see a graduation show tonight. Is that right? Yes, we have 3 acts this evening. The first act is our Talking Improv 101 class. Our second act is our Singing Improv 301 class. Our second act is our Singing Improv 301 graduation show. And then we have our intermission, and then we have our Merlin Works faculty troupe, the Known Wizards, are going to round out the evening. So let's give it up for the great Bill. Everything you see tonight is completely improvised. My speech as I'm giving it right now is improvised. Our music is improvised by Ammon Taylor. Our lines are improvised by Karina Demea-Smith. So we don't know the lines we're going to say, we don't know the characters we're going to play, we don't know the songs we're going to sing, we don't know how the stories are going to go. We only know that it's going to be interesting. It's going to be a lot of fun. By round of applause, how many of you it's your first time here to see improv at Zach's? Great. By round of applause, how many of you it's your first time to see improv at all? Welcome. Well, they're going to be coming out. I have the directors coming out in just a moment. They're going to be asking you guys for suggestions to inspire the scenes. So they might ask you for your favorite color, and you'd all say green. Purple. Great. And then ask you for a word that sounds good on the tongue, and you'd all say watermelon. Great. And they ask you for a man's name, and you'd all say Red. Great. Good. Excellent. You guys sound warm. Are you guys ready to see some improv? Come on in, guys. We really haven't gotten started. First, I'm going to bring out the directors for our first act tonight. 2 excellent teachers at Merlin Works, Aiden and Kevin. The 301 session. Yes. What do we have to look forward to? There's gonna be some hustling on the field.
Yep.
There's gonna be
some solid offense. Defense a little shaky, but we've been working on that. And some funny make-em-ups.
Yeah, and the cheerleaders have been also practicing their pyramids, so we expect a good game out there.
Really well.
All right, we'll just keep it clean and we'll be happy. So, ladies and gentlemen, give a huge round of applause for the Improv 301 graduation class! Could you quickly, for the audience, just say who you are, what your name is?
My name's Will.
Stephanie.
Chris.
Mary. Stacy.
Doug.
Great.
We gotta get these guys loose. We gotta get them opened up. Can I get you guys to curve inward and make a little arc? I don't know what to call that. Awesome. Good. It's nice and close. Perfect. We're gonna play a game called Category Die, and you got some good practice there earlier, getting example categories from Ms. Shana, and I would like you to give them to me. I will say something. Let me just get a burner here. What's a state? I messed that up.
What's a category?
What's a general category? So I would ask for a general category such as food, Chinese food, a little more specific, and I would point at them and they have to name any type of Chinese food. If they say anything that is not a type of Chinese food, or if they say something that is a repeat of something said earlier, or if they hem and haw or just freeze up, then I need the audience to lustfully yell, die. Can we practice that real quick? 1, 2, 3, die! I really love these guys. Awesome. So not Chinese food, but what's our first category?
Star Wars.
Star Wars? Things you might find in Star Wars. All right, Star Wars related things.
Lightsabers.
Land speeders.
Darth Vader.
Real troopers.
Obi-Wan Kenobi.
Jabba the Hutt.
Boba Fett.
Death Star.
Chewie.
Endor.
Chewbacca.
Bob.
If someone had yelled "die" lustfully, then she would have been out. But instead, she gets to stay in.
Creative players, I need you to have lots of nice volume. Feel free to take your time and really deliver your item.
More Star Wars.
Spaceship.
Obi-Wan.
Good. And I'll go ahead and trade.
Excellent. What's another category?
Produce.
Produce. You're on the produce section. Proceed.
Tomatoes.
Broccoli.
Apples. Leeks. Cauliflower. Brussels sprouts.
Bok choy.
Kumquats.
Blueberries. Kale. Starfruit.
Spinach.
Lemon.
You're dead. Another category.
French food.
French food.
Fondue. Escargot.
Squid.
Crepes.
Salt.
French fries. Le meat. Escargot.
Yes, they allow salt, but not. Another category.
Celebrities.
Celebrities. All right. We'll go to Hollywood star.
Richard Gere. Kim Kardashian. Britney Spears.
Kanye.
Liam Neeson.
Tom Hanks.
Another one.
Types of shoes.
Types of shoes. Excellent.
High heels.
Flip flops. Tennis shoes.
Loafers.
Stilettos. Stilettos. Austin neighborhood.
Austin neighborhood. All right.
Oak Hill.
Rosedale.
Wells Branch. One that flooded.
They all flooded.
Greytown.
Brown Rock.
All right. Final four here.
Hair product.
Get some good ones. Hair products.
Next.
Shampoo.
Comb.
Deep conditioner.
Wigs.
Hairspray.
Extra shampoo.
We got new hair products. No hair products.
Harry Potter characters.
Harry Potter characters.
Harry Potter. Harry.
A nice easy category.
Obamacare.
States of the Union.
Texas.
Please, for a little Pamela. Great, I love your enthusiasm. Let's keep these four. All right. Now we're going to form a box. Very nice. So, audience, what you're about to see are four separate scenes, just like changing the channel on the television. And the way that we'll switch channels is I will tell them to pan left, and then they'll rotate. So pan left, pan right. That's simple. So all
Practicing that for 8 weeks, y'all.
That's the end of the game. So what we need are things to have scenes about. So what's the first initial of your name, ma'am? A. A. What's a word that starts with A this side? Austin. Austin. So you will have a scene based in Austin. Pan left. What is an emotion from this side?
Lust.
Which one feels better to you? England?
I'm going to go with lust.
Lust. Pan left. What is something you'd like to see a scene about, that half of this group?
Jello eating contest.
They would like to see something about Thanksgiving. So Thanksgiving, and pan left. And finally, this group has something they want to say.
Jello eating contest.
your suggestion was. So,
Jelly.
jelly bean contest.
Good, hand left.
Austin.
Lust. Thanksgiving.
Wonderful. We're going to start with Thanksgiving. Here we go.
Is that knife sharp enough? I
Uh,
worked all afternoon in the kitchen. The least you can do is carve the turkey.
Well, I mean, you worked really hard, so yeah, it is the least I can do, of course. I mean, you're so great. I want to just make this day really special for you.
Make sure all the bits are sorted by the kind of flavor.
No, yeah, I got you. How's this? Is that good? Sniff.
Oh, it doesn't smell very sharp.
Hand left.
Are you ready?
Victory could still be yours.
Hand left.
Oh, I just love all the sights of Austin. I'll be my tour guide today.
It's like Springs.
Oh, now, I guess the springs would be okay, but what would I do with the springs?
Well, you bring me a suit.
I did. I just happened to have one in my backpack.
That's all we need.
We could go into the water.
We could.
Now, Jeremy, I know you're only 12, but Mommy has something important to tell
Okay. How about this? Is that sharp enough?
Smells serrated.
Oh, yeah. No, I see what you're saying. I'll make it. So, okay. All right. How are the green beans?
They're a little stringy.
Stringy. Okay. Is that good? That's good, right?
It's what it said on the can.
Okay.
All right, so you want red, I want green, blue. That's it. We both blues.
I think the horse is lost.
Dive like that into the cold water.
Yes.
Yeah.
Just like, we all do it just like that. That's what we all do
I'm
here.
quite frightened. I'm quite frightened.
But you can see literally 6 inches into the water.
There's something called the birds and the bees.
Okay.
But the birds, the little birds, the birds, they're very, very, very,
Little.
very pretty. Yes,
Yeah,
yes.
little.
Have you heard, Jeremy, of what I'm trying to tell you, of the birds and the bees?
Yes. Okay. So, my school teacher told me that the birds and the bees is not something that should be talked about ever. Not ever.
She is actually quite right.
Now, if you don't want to swim, we can do yoga with that homeless man over there. We should have maybe done the whipped cream with the cherry.
I brought some cheese and crackers.
Why do we do this every weekend?
We're required.
It's the weirdest. I mean, we've been married like 8 years.
Three players out, please. 3 players. 1, 2, 3. Perfect, guys. You guys can do just a regular scene. We'll figure that out in a minute. But we had some of our audience members fill out random cards with sayings and quotes and lines and words. And they have no idea what is on them. They will play the scene normally, except at random moments they will reach down and pick up a card and read it as though that's exactly what they intended to say. And it will be the job of the improviser to make perfect sense of what has just been said and continue the scene from that moment forward. Where do these guys, where are they workers at? Co-workers?
Construction site.
Construction site, excellent. You guys are constructing something, and Chris will have you start off stage and you'll enter. But when the lights come up, it'll just be normal day building one of those skyscrapers.
Well, it's a long way down.
Oh, yeah. It's nice that we're union, Bob. This
That's
way
right.
we get a break right now.
Lots of breaks.
8:45 in the morning.
Well, yeah, we got 15 minutes.
We
so
did.
It's time to
We did.
take a little rest.
Yeah.
We got
You really?
my lunchbox here.
Your lunchbox.
Yeah.
Wow,
Not
did
that
you?
it's time for lunch.
No.
But
Well,
I got an extra apple.
got that.
I'll grab the line.
Thank you.
Oh, yeah. I didn't think we're friends. But now that I'm sharing this apple with you, now I
You know, Bob, I didn't think you liked me either with the harassing and the nails in the apple and...
Oh, you found that, did you?
Yeah. But
I got the wrenches guys wanted. You didn't have the right size, right?
Yeah.
Read the line in response.
there's an app for that? We use the app and we've already taken care of the situation.
Yeah, it's the wrench sizing app.
Yeah.
Yeah, Chris?
Fine. I've got a bad feeling about this. The internet is going to build a skyscraper the next thing we know. We'd be out of a job.
Yeah.
No, we're union. See, Bob and I here, we're union. And we're friends. We're friends. Yeah, I get the feeling. She's not union and she's not our
union.
friend, Bob.
Now said it.
I think so.
What
Yeah.
time is it, Mr. Fox? Huh?
We told you.
You tell me to be in a union, that's my question to you.
Well, it's time you join the union. You gotta pay your dues. You can't just skate along.
That is a good argument.
Yeah, absolutely.
I'm gonna grab some paperwork for you, right?
Something happened on the way to the forum.
About the union or?
It did. I was preparing my speech for him.
Yeah.
I didn't have that. I lost my speech. There was this very large shredder. Side of the road, and I tripped.
Let me give you this form. Might be what he was talking about.
You
And
watch
here's
out
your
for
pen.
chicken shreds.
All right. Yeah. Got it. Okay. So as you're filling that form out, you'll see we did off your pay a little bit, but it's totally worth it because there's something in my eye.
Holy cow! Did you get a wrench in there?
I don't know. I threw it. Where's Billy? Where's Billy?
These pretzels are making me thirsty.
Check this out for me, Billy.
That eye is gross.
Well, they're working on that.
Oh, God. Oh,
All right.
Boy, that's quite a mess. Are you dressed for the weather?
Oh, great, yeah. All right. Oh, yeah, I'm here. All right, let's have players who haven't created anything yet, and two, let's see, one more player. Excellent. And can you guys bring that chair forward?
Just one chair.
Sorry, I meant the bench, and I said chair.
Bring it all.
You know what, bring it all forward, put a little bit of
Put it in the yard.
There we go. And I'm going to do this back just a little bit. And I need three of you to sit. We're going to do a little good bad words advice. So three of you can sit, and one of you can play host. Excellent. So the way this game works is Stephanie's going to be the host of a show on a topic that I'm going to get from you in a moment. And these three panelists will be experts on this topic, and they will be giving advice. It's going to be this player's job to give good advice. This player's going to give bad advice. And this player's going to give the worst advice. What is a topic that you think these players probably know nothing about?
Dating.
I heard dating, so this will be a dating advice show. And when the lights come up.
Hello, it's me, Moisha. Welcome to East Coast Dating, okay? So excited to have you here in the studio audience. Thank you for weathering the storm out there. Now, as we all know, dating is also a storm. So we're going to talk to you, these three great panelists. Can you please introduce yourself, please?
I'm Melanie Adams, and I'm so excited to be on the show because I have a lot of experience in dating.
Thank you, Melanie. How nice to meet you. Next.
I'm Bob Faropoulos. I have also done a fair amount of dating.
Oh, thank you. Yes, next.
I'm Dave Funnylot at hugalot.com.
Yes, great. Let's get right down to it. Okay, Dave. Should the man do the asking and the paying? You.
Everything. Yes. Asking, paying, opening the door, closing the door, opening the door again, opening the door, everything.
Excellent. Thank you. Bob.
I think in this modern age, it's appropriate to assume that the woman wants to express her equality, and so should always just wait and let her go ahead and take it.
I prefer women to pay for me.
Interesting. Okay, well, so the next question is online dating. Who wants to know about online dating? Awesome. Okay, so the top 3 sites for online dating, Melanie.
The top 3 sites are, I think there's like hunks.com. I totally recommend that because they don't let anyone on there with anybody's back. None.
Hunks, guys, hunks.com.
So you can be on there, and if you haven't, you just lie.
Okay. Do you have another recommendation, Bob?
Sure. OkCupid is an excellent place to go find people. Sexualized, but
Yeah, it's called Okay.
okay, it's fine.
Okay, Dave, where should we go? We're looking for love here. We're looking for love.
Yeah, I like to go through mostly Facebook. Yeah, friends and relatives.
Okay, well, I have some internet over here, and people are tweeting and texting with the questions, and someone had asked, how long should you wait after the first date before calling?
Definitely call the very next day. That is
Very
yes,
next day,
yes,
okay.
that is what women want.
Excellent, thank you. Bob.
I don't want a woman to think that I'm not interested, so as she's walking away, I will make
How long?
Did she put out?
Well, Dave, I don't know. You tell me.
Well, yeah, okay. I think it's appropriate, to call within at least a month if possible. If she's not.
See if the live studio audience
All right.
has any questions.
Okay, live studio audience, do you have any questions?
I like one of my dates.
Okay, I see a hand right here in front in the red jacket. Tell me, yes.
Where's the best location for a first date?
Oh, thank you, that's a great idea. Okay, Melanie.
Oh yes, really quiet French restaurant, low lights, little music playing in the background. You should definitely get something like that. Quiet, you can talk over dinner. Yeah, a couple of drinks.
Sounds great, that sounds great. Bob.
I also like the low light, but I want it to be an energetic place. A lot of noise, really good action, and that way, if the person's really not as attractive as you, the low light will help keep any of your friends from
Good advice, Dave, take us home here.
My house.
I'm sure there's a lady. Okay, well, thank you. I can't believe we're out of time. It's like we barely got started, right? So please help me thank Melanie
normal progression. Much like Blindland, though, there'll be a catch. At various points, I might call out the words new choice. If I say that, you need to take back whatever you just said, like rewind it and say something different, say or do something different in its place. And I might repeat new choice if I like. For example, Mary, when you say hello.
Hello there, Jeremy.
New choice?
Hello there, Bob. How are you today?
New choice?
I don't want to see you again.
Perfect. Just do that until that. I'm just kidding. It can also be physical, so Heather, why don't you shake Chris's hand? New choice? New choice? And so, cool. How do these three know each other? They've known each other a while.
They're triplets.
They're triplets. Triplets, and they haven't seen each other in a year. You're just sitting there, why don't you pull up those forward and there they are at lunch when the lights come on.
Move forward. No,
I'm
okay.
sick and tired of Mom and Dad making us come every year to decorate their house for Christmas.
New choice?
I just love coming to Mom and Dad's house. It's fantastic, old memories. It just inspires so many thoughts of the things we used to share.
Oh, crowded bedrooms.
New choice on something you hate?
All our dusty ornaments we
New-
pull out every.
New choice.
The same green beans that were in the fridge last
I know, Jill. I know what you're talking about.
Guys, Mom and Dad are pretty great. I mean, they spend a lot of money on that in vitro fertilization for us. Just have to repay a tax man.
That's true. They've always really, really wanted us. Like so many triplets that we know. Not all of them really, really, really want us.
And the 5 others they sent away to boarding school.
Sometimes you come to the meetings I go to, the things you hear.
Yeah.
New choice.
Some of the things that you hear at the meetings.
Well, I mean, there's always the infighting about who's going through,
Of course, but
Here we go.
First off the line.
they always talk about it.
Name another thing that you hear at meetings.
You know, it's, C-section, it's normal birth. It's like, who cares?
Name one more thing that you hear at meetings.
Oh, 2 boys, 1 girl, 3 girls.
That's true.
Heather telling the secret you
Mom was a smoker.
New choice.
Mom was a triplet too.
New choice.
Mom is here and she's pregnant.
You're awfully big.
New observation.
You look so pretty, Mumsy.
New observation.
Did you really always like me best? Because your smile's telling me you did. Triplets in there.
Yes.
Not.
New choice.
Not just triplets. Sextuplets. Sextuplets. Sextuplets.
The new sexy triplets.
I think there's like 3 or 4. Great. Wonderful. Here's what we're going to do. Arthur, can I have you sit on the floor right here? Yeah. Do you feel comfortable kneeling behind it? Is that okay? I'm going to have you sit in the chair. And then sit standing behind. Okay, great. Ladies and gentlemen, I am really excited to let you know that we have today the wise, the powerful, able to predict the future, The Oracle is here to tell you your futures. Name one question that you want the Oracle to answer, and the Oracle will tell you what you need to know. What's something you want to know about your future? Can we get the house lights up a little bit? What's
We're
the
filming,
weather
so
forecast
say that.
for, I'm sorry, for tonight or for tomorrow?
Tomorrow.
For tomorrow. What's tomorrow's weather forecast?
Tomorrow is going to
Be.
crappy.
Oh, Oracle. That's powerful. Please be louder, Oracle. I'm afraid the audience won't hear us. Who else wants to know something about the future? Yes, in the back.
Am I gonna make it?
Is she gonna make it? Absolutely.
Yes, you
Will.
Make
it.
Excellent. Who else has a burning question would like to know about their future? Yes, I see a hand here.
Where's Waldo?
Where is Waldo? The audience wants to know. Oracle, please tell that.
Is secret.
Who has a burning question?
What will I eat for dinner tomorrow?
What will that person eat for dinner tomorrow night, Oracle? Tomorrow.
You will eat
For
dinner. Human.
Remain.
One last question for the Oracle, yes.
What is the name?
Oh, this is a powerful, intense question. Are you ready for the answer?
What's the question?
I don't think these people are ready, Oracle. Are you
Waiting.
ready?
What's the meaning of life? No.
Something's happening to the Oracle.
Meaning of life.
Powerful question.
What's the meaning of life?
What is the meaning of life?
Meaning of life
Is
toaster.